Have you ever played Guild Wars 2 and thought to yourself, what do I do next? Where do I start with endgame, and what is the best way to learn without feeling lost? If that sounds familiar, stick around, because I'm going to introduce you to Fractals of the Mist, one of the most fun and rewarding parts of the entire game. And I promise, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why Fractals are worth your time. Hi everyone, I'm Chasey. I have been playing Guild Wars 2 since launch, and I explored pretty much everything this game has to offer. And while I do not live inside Fractals every day, I generally enjoy them because they let you jump into quick adventures, learn new mechanics, and earn solid rewards. Today, I want to explain what Fractals are, why you might enjoy them, and how you can get started without stress. Everything is divided into simple sections, so you can skip around if you need. So what are Fractals of the Mist? Fractals are bite-sized dungeons that each tell a small story. Instead of one long instance, you jump through different scenarios. One moment you're fighting pirates, the next one you're escaping lava. They're fast, fun, and one of the main ways to learn the basics of endgame PvE. If you're new to Guild Wars 2, Fractals are one of the best stepping stones you can take. You grow as a player, you learn positioning, dodging, dealing with mechanics, and working with a group. On top of that, you earn consistent rewards such as gold, crafting materials, relics, and even ascended gear. You get better while making a profit. And in my opinion, it's one of the best deals in this entire game. How difficulty works. Fractals scale with a level system. Level 1 through 20 are peaceful and perfect for brand new players, but as you climb higher, the mechanics become more complex and the game introduces agony damage. This creates a natural learning curve that teaches you how things work without actually overwhelming you. What gear do you need? If you're a fresh level 80 character, the easiest way to gear up for Fractals is the trading post. You can buy full exotic gear very quickly, and it's more than enough to start tier 1. For power builds, you usually want Berserker or Rampager gear. For condition builds, you will want Sinister, and if you play a supportive or healing style, Harrier gear is the one to look for. These sets will help you hit the right stats for almost any beginner build. Another option is a World vs. World vendor who sells stat selectable gear if you have enough currency. This is a nice route if you enjoy World vs. World or if you want flexibility while choosing your stats. It is not the fastest method compared to buying them from the trading post, but it gives you more control over your setup. Once you move into higher tiers, you will slowly work towards ascended gear, because it has agony resistant slots. But do not rush this. You will naturally gather the materials and currencies you need simply by playing Fractals. You can also pick up ascended trinkets in open world through Laurel vendors. They sell rings, accessories and amulets that gives you a strong stat boost without needing to dive into complex crafting. And if you enjoy collecting legendary items, Fractal still offers a path towards the legendary gloves. They come from the old quick play Fractal collection, and you can still work on them while running Fractals casually. So let's talk about the rewards. Fractals are profitable and one of the most reliable sources of steady income in the game. You earn raw gold from daily chests, you pick up materials that sell well on the trading post, and you collect fractal relics and pristine relics that you can trade for useful items. On top of the basic rewards, Fractals also drop ascended gear, which is a big upgrade once you move into higher tiers. And yes, Fractals tie directly into legendary items. They award materials for the legendary backpiece collection called Ad Infinitum. This means that by simply playing Fractals, you slowly progress towards one of the most iconic back pieces in the game. In short, Fractals reward both your time and your long-term goals. How to get started? Head to Lion's Arch and enter the Mistlock Observatory. There you can adjust your Fractal level, check your daily list, and jump into a group through the Looking for Group tool. Most groups in Tier 1 are welcoming and completely beginner-friendly. Do a few, get comfortable, and step up when you feel ready. The nice thing about Fractals is that they respect your pace. You can go slow, fast, or somewhere in between. Last guidance. If you ever felt overwhelmed by endgame content, Fractals are the perfect place to begin. They teach you everything you need to know, They reward you well and they fit into any schedule. And with each run, you will feel the difference. You get smoother, faster, and more confident. Trust me, I have spent nearly 3,000 hours exploring Tyria, and Fractals remain one of the most enjoyable ways to grow as a player. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe to my channel, as there are more guides coming in the near future. If you still have questions, drop them in the comments below, and if you want to catch me live, I'm often streaming Guild Wars 2 on Twitch. Now jump into the Mistlock Observatory and start your journey. You got this.